on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you.
ADR Networks presenta Las opiniones expresadas en este programa son responsabilidad exclusiva de quienes las emiten y no representan necesariamente el pensamiento o alguna posición oficial de este medio de comunicación. ADR Networks presenta.
This is Celestine Angel.
And I'm Isa Crouch.
And this is...
Foreign show on that foreign show.
What do, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people everywhere? Welcome to that foreign show. I'm Isaac Rakesh, and I'm here on ADR Networks, activating your senses. All right, we're going to kick things off with, as usual, the insider segment. And today we're going to be talking about Illuminati. Yes, that's my group, our hip hop group that we have here, and we want to talk about we're going to put our YouTube page up today for the insider segment, and we're doing this because we've just crossed the 500 subscriber point. We've just gotten 500 subscribers, and we're really excited about that, and we want to share our page with you guys. So David, if you can pull it up on the page. Yes, that's the page. It's RU Illuminati, or if it's in Spanish with a double L, it'd be Illuminati, right? RU Illuminati, and you can go in and check out some of the videos that we have done. All right. Right now we're working on a new kind of a project, short film, you would say, right? Short music visual, and it is combining the track that we released, "I Am the Money," together with "Honor." That is the upcoming track, and we've got some really cool visuals that we have coming up for you guys. So thank you to all the people who have subscribed to us, right? Thank you to all of the 500 people who subscribed to us on YouTube. It means a lot to us. We take that stuff really seriously, all right? And we're pushing forward with some new exciting stuff for you guys with the new tracks that we have. Now, "I Am the Money," as you know, that is kind of like an affirmation, right? It is. "I am the money." It is a positive kind of statement. It is telling yourself that you are the shit, right? You know, you're complete. And we are continuing with that line of, or that flow of affirmation, continuing with that with "Honor." Honor. The track "Honor," it's gonna be highlighting the fact that you should be honoring your flaws, not just accepting your flaws, but honoring your flaws. You know. So there's some things that we are trying out, some interesting things visually, and we want you guys to subscribe to us and be a part of our journey thank you again, one and all, you guys, for subscribing to us and then for being a part of our community. The support has been really, really encouraging and exciting for us, with the shows that we've done, and also with the things that we've put together, and also with the other projects or the other artists that we've been working with as well. And it's something that we really enjoy. It's something that gives us, fuel. So thank you guys. Go on in and check out our page. We have some content that is based off of our spiritual vibe, like what we like to talk about is topics of self-improvement, honoring yourself, putting yourself first, these kind of vibes. We have some also some content in there that talks about these things. We have a video in there. Go check it out. Go check it out. And let me know what you guys think, and connect with us. We're also playing a show on the 12th. That's next week at a club here in Mexico City. All right, and so we want to invite you guys also to go check out our socials. You get the information about the venue, right? Where we're going to be playing, and also the shows that we're doing and things like that. And we want to invite you guys to come on in and be a part of our community. All right, we're going to be doing a stream to celebrate this 500, crossing this mark, on YouTube, right? We're going to be doing a stream to celebrate this, and we also want to invite you guys to come on and be a part of this, of this journey with us by participating in the stream. And also we're going to be selling some merch. We got some really cool stuff, right? We got these really cool badges that we've created, right, based off of our logo, and those are designed by Carrick, who's our visual artist on the team. All right, Illuminary consists of Carrick, for those of you that don't know, me, and Celestine, who's a singer. I do the rapping, right? And Carrick does the visuals. And together we make some hip-hop shit for you guys. And the reception's been great. Thank you guys very much for that. IU Illuminary, that's where you can find us on YouTube. Now, continuing with this music theme, right? We have today on TFS a very special guest. We have Patrick Jaffo, who is very plugged into the reggae scene, the music scene. We want to talk to him about his perspective about this music thing. Talk to him a bit about what he's been doing, about what he has done, stuff like that. And we wanna chop it up with him, right? And we're gonna be talking about kind of like the Jamaican roots in Mexico, exploring the country. Get him on the show right now, David. That's his Instagram right there, Lion Sound. Yes. So you guys want to check out Patrick Jaffo's stuff, right? You can find him at lionsound_music on Instagram. Okay, so if he is not backstage at the moment, maybe we'll take a commercial break and we'll come back and talk to Mr. Patrick Jaffo about the reggae vibes.
We are going to a break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
On the foreign show.
Hola, soy Hanna de la Madrid y te invito a que todos los jueves en punto de la 1 de la tarde nos acompañes en el programa Psycho Mom. Estaremos hablando de temas de actualidad y los retos que enfrentamos las mujeres en nuestro día a día. ¿Por dónde? En ADR Networks, activando tus sentidos.
Hola, soy Jonathan Tonatiu y te atrapo los martes a las 4 de la tarde aquí para conocer el mundo del teatro. Vamos a viajar por noticias, estrenos, información y muchas cortesías. ¿Sabes en dónde? En ADR Networks, activando tus sentidos.
ADR Networks, activando tus sentidos.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Los saluda Mariano Rivapalacio y los invito a que me acompañen todos los miércoles en punto de las 6 de la tarde en Factor Total. Aquí hablamos de temas de salud, de ciencia, de tecnología, problemáticas sociales, cultura y tradiciones, siempre de la mano de especialistas y voces autorizadas. Ya lo saben, 6 de la tarde, tiempo del Centro de México, a través de las plataformas digitales de ADR Networks. Factor Total, activando tus sentidos.
Hola, yo soy la doctora Verónica Ortega y te invito a aprender de medicina, medicina funcional, salud, bienestar, cocina natural, ejercicio, mindfulness y mucho más todos los lunes en punto de las 7 en mi programa Salud y Bienestar por ADR Network, activando y sanando tus sentidos.
ADR Networks, activando tus sentidos.
Entrevistas, reportajes y mucho más.
Lunes, miércoles y viernes a partir de las 7 de la noche.
Con la mejor información deportiva solo por ADR Networks. Activando tus sentidos.
Hey guys, we're back at TFS. Thank you for staying with us.
On the foreign show.
Yeah. We are back here on TFS. Let me fix this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. All right, so I want to tell you guys a bit about what is happening with us, IU Illuminati, this coming next week. Now, David, if you can, let's put up the link again, the Instagram link. All right, so we're gonna continue talking a bit about the insider segment for this week. And this week we are talking about Illuminati, right? That's my group, that's my hip hop crew, all right? Really proud about what we're doing. And next week on the 12th, we are playing at the Antisocial Rooftop. That's a club, right? Antisocial Rooftop, right? So we want to invite you guys to come on down at about 9 p.m. All right, so Illuminati is going to be dropping 90s theme kind of set, you know? So we're kind of doing a 90s bass hip hop kind of set, you know, and that is kind of what we'll be doing is we're doing remixes of these songs and kind of remixing them with our current stuff, right? So the theme is 90s. All right, so I want to see you guys on the 12th at 9 p.m. and that's the Antisocial Rooftop. Right, that's a club. All right, our guest is here, so let's get him into the show. We're going to be talking to Patrick Jaffo of Lion Sound System.
Yo.
What's up? Welcome to the show. Welcome.
Whoa, Rastafari.
How's it going?
My brother.
Yo, nice to see you. Nice to see you and talk to you. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, man. All good to go, man. All good to go.
Okay, perfect.
Miss you guys.
How are you? Yeah, same here. How's it going with you?
Well, I've been up and down, busy a lot of rehearsals. I have a show coming up Saturday with Andrew Bees from the group called Black Uhuru. So,
wow, okay.
Yes, I'm like really a lot of we rehearsed like 12 o'clock last night.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that,
okay.
You know. The work goes on, you know.
Where can people get the tickets, or where can they see you guys playing?
Saturday is a place called Soul Dread in Neza. That's the ¿cómo se llama calle? La calle se llama calle Bueno, it's a yeah, it's a principal calle para Neza, not far from the metro stations, Neza station, about 2 blocks from that metro station. It's called Soul Dread. It's only 500 pesos to enter, and there's no ticket at sales at the gate. Gonna be a good show.
Okay.
Saturday, tomorrow night actually, gonna be a good show, you know.
Black Uhuru, and you're gonna be on the drums.
Exactly, brother. Exactly.
That sounds like it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
Man.
it's gonna be awesome.
So why don't you let's kick things off by you telling the people a bit about yourself, you know, your story, like maybe what kind of how you got into music and what led you to Mexico.
Okay, let me start. I was born a drummer, not school. I didn't go to no school to learn drums. That was like inborn stuff, you know, inborn talent from God. Should I say this in Spanish or English? English, right?
English, yeah, yeah. With a bit of Spanish is cool, you know. We can do Spanglish if you want.
Okay. So, nació, born in Jamaica, a town called Santa Thomas. Desde año edad 5, from age 5, I has been playing drums from birth. And so I played in the church. I learned to play drums in the churches, and I got my first recording deal playing drums at a big studio in Kingston, Jamaica, at age 13. Toca la misma, la primera grabación de mi vida es un estudio se llama Canal One en Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. Es la más grande estudio en ese tiempo, antes Tough Gun, y tocar un álbum. Y esa es mi primera experiencia en un estudio de grabación.
Hey man, bro, sorry to cut you off, but you can do it in English. Like our show is actually an English show. So yeah.
So yeah, man. So at age 13, I went to the first recording studio. It was a good experience. Learned. I saw Sly and Robbie and those big guys, and it was really a blast for me. That day, my life changed because the engineer for the studio invited me in the control room, and I end up getting to be an engineer that day also. So it was two things the one day, drumming and engineering. At age 13, my life changed, you know. So years passed along, I went into sound system also, you know, big speaker boxes and all that stuff. And then I went from my town to another place called Negril. It's like Cancun, but every night is a reggae show, big artists, Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, Buju Banton. I mean, every night live shows. So I end up playing with the biggest band in Jamaica in those times. Toured a lot. I toured Japan. I toured England, Holland. Wow, almost all the Caribbean island, France. I've been all over the place, you know. So my music talent take me many places, and I meet many people, many culture. So I really appreciate this talent that was given to me from the Almighty. So yeah, like you, I met you because of my work, you know.
Because of music, yes, that's right. Can you tell the people a bit about this sound system thing? When you said first you were doing a production, and then you went into sound system. You know, like for people who don't know, what is that?
Okay. Sound systems are culture where these guys put some amplifiers together, some big speaker boxes, and they play only vinyl records. It was like those amplifiers were like not transistors, not old school stuff, you know. So they would load these big speaker boxes on trucks and go to other towns and play open air style, you know, like in a football field. And I mean, brother, you could feel those bass line coming through your system. That was where the reggae really come from. The roots of reggae, roots reggae, is from the sound system, from the ghettos. So the sound system is like this, a big system, big speakers playing music for a lot of hours, and people dancing, just feeling good. That's the sound system culture in Jamaica. You know, every weekend, almost every day, there's sounds playing in every street corner. You know, every village, every town have a sound system. So it's like, wow, everywhere you go in Jamaica, there's music, brother. Everywhere.
So basically, it's custom systems, right? Like how do they like what is it made of? Like you know, you said the amplifiers, so it's completely built from.
Yeah, those amps were built by hand, you know, but like in the houses from these guys, you know, they will hire someone that who knows electronic, and they will tell them what they want, how much output after wattage and all that stuff, and the EQ and whatever they need. So the person will make it custom for them. So every sound system have a different sound, their own crowd. There's a different vibes. It was various elements put in a sound system together. Then there's a driver for the truck. There's the guys that lift the speaker boxes. There's a selector that only take the records from the crates and give to the operator. The operator goes to the turntable. Then the DJ. Okay, we say DJs now like scratching and shit now. Before it was DJs on the mic.
I see. Okay.
Exactly, doing toasting. But the word DJ officially is who do the actually play the records. Those are officially. But in Jamaica, we call the guys on the mic the DJ. So it's weird,
So you're giving us a lot of knowledge here, man. Stuff here, man. It's very interesting, Jaffo. So when you hear on the usually you hear dance hall track or something, you hear someone shouting out selector. Actually, it's that's what.
Rewind. That's the guy who's operating the turntable, And then the owner for the sound, he sit down somewhere, relaxing with a big spliff, drinking some beers, and he's just enjoying the crew playing his sound. That's the owner, Nice vibes, man. Rasta, Rasta people everywhere, weed smoking everywhere, girls dancing. Those days was peace, very peaceful. No joke, very peaceful.
Can you tell us more about those days, or about that kind of vibes, or how it has kind of
That's like the 90s.
Has it changed?
70s, 90s, 80s. Those are days where like the prime time for reggae roots in Jamaica. Also in England, because the papas, the parents from Jamaica, they travel to England, so their kids. That's the next generation of people that travel from Jamaica to England in the long time days. They build also sound system. So there's a big culture in England also. London, Nottingham, Brixton. Sound system is big in England still. Less in Jamaica now, but in England, trust me that you'll find the biggest sound system. Every year there's a festival called Notting Hill Festival in England. It's all about sound system, no band. Sound system.
Right.
Yeah, so Notting Hill Festival in England every year. Biggest sound. Saxon sound, King Toby's, blah, blah, blah. Wow. So the sound system is like, and also Japan, is getting so deep in the reggae business. In Kingston, Jamaica, when I was in this sound system culture, you will see Japanese with cameras on their neck, learning the culture of the dancehall business. Now, the biggest sound system in the world is from Japan. You understand?
Wow, okay.
Yeah, the biggest sound system.
There's a big sound system culture in Japan, huh?
It's the biggest, it's the best in the world right now, because they came to Jamaica and studied the culture and took it back to Japan and build their own culture. And they're doing damn good, no joke. They spend the most money to get the best recordings of dub plates, which is a certain type of record that's only played by that sound system, exclusively for that sound system,
Okay.
That's a lot of money. It's called dub plates. Very expensive stuff, And Japan, man, wow. So Jamaica is not really much in the dancehall culture. In Mexico here, it's growing also. The dancehall sound system is growing big time in Mexico. Yeah.
Right. Are you involved in some of these projects?
Yes, actually, as a DJ, well, I spin some digital stuff on my laptop or my controller, but this sound system will invite, because I'm from Jamaica, so they invite me to share my talent as a toaster DJ on a mic, and I was do my stuff, and they respect what I'm doing. So I have a good following. I have some good friends there that always call me to do that freestyle stuff on the mic, and they learn a lot. But they are doing also their own stuff, and they're doing very good. Mexican sound system is growing very big. No joke. Big up Booba, big up Omni Sound, big up
Big up, yeah.
Sound system. Big up Tutla sound system. Long list of sound growing big time in Mexico right now. Sound system.
So, bro, when you say sound system like that, it's this is where this culture comes from, right? It's like the crew of the people who are
the followers of the reggae music that love to dance in front of the speaker boxes, and they bring they jump because the sound system they play the reggae is steppers. The bass drum is doing 4 like techno. It's like techno. So it's like a raving vibes, and you feel that raving like a event.
Yes, right.
Exactly, you know. So it's the same thing.
Give me a second, bro. Let me fix my camera here. Something. It's. Hang on. Give me a second.
Yeah, I see that.
You do this. You will calibrate. You just do your hand.
Let's see. Because I'm kind of not in focus here.
Got it.
Right. Let's see.
Better. It's better now.
Is it better?
So Mexican system is the culture is growing a lot. The culture is here is growing every day. No, there's dancehall and there's roots reggae. A difference, yeah. Dancehall is like the girls twerking and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah, the dancing stuff, right? Yeah.
That's dancehall. That's really hardcore reggae. The roots reggae is more laid back. It's more message in the lyrics, you know. Speak about love, peace, and all that stuff, you know. But the dancehall lyrics, the lyrics are like about, guns, girls, big houses, cars, things like that.
So kind of not so much about like the message kind of vibe.
Not really a message thing, but to dancing and having a good time, that's dancehall, yeah. To relax, burn a big joint and relax yourself, roots reggae.
Roots reggae, right.
Yeah, well, I know.
Wow. And this kind of can you tell us a bit about like I mean, this whole sound system thing is a very, very interesting thing because it's a kind of
very interesting.
Yeah, it's like a DIY kind of a culture, right? Like, okay, we want a killer sound system. We're not gonna go to the store and buy. We're gonna make our own, right? Okay. Can you tell us about that? Like where does that come from, man? That is really some gangster stuff, like put it together myself,
Yeah, you mentioned a sound clash thing, that is a different culture. So it's a subculture of the culture,
Sound clash, okay.
It's like you have a sound and I have a sound, right? Your crew, I have my crew. Your sound could be called Peter, my son called Paul, yeah? So I would pay a singer, a very famous singer that everybody like, I would pay money to sing about my sound. And you do the same thing, and then we meet in a sound clash in a place like a salon or doesn't care where, but the two sounds or maybe 3-4 sounds meet one time, and I'll play like 5 songs, you play 5 songs, and there's the crowd. The crowd is the judge. The people is the judge. So the more rewind or pull up you get from the crowd, pull up, rewind.
Right.
That is, you judge who's the winner. Who plays
so for the people who don't know, pull up is like when a track is really fire, right? I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong, but when the track is really good and you wanna get hit again from the top, like you wanna, right?
You rewind.
So you say pull up, you rewind, right? Okay.
Sometimes
go on.
Sometimes they will fire guns in the air. Pow, 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 fire, pull up.
Right.
Sound clash, but the sound clash is where a singer will make his money, because not every day you have stage shows and not every day you play a song on the radio. So the sound system and the sound clash is where a normal singer make his money. That's where the cash come from for the singers. Sound clash, dub plates, sound system.
During a sound clash, right?
Right,
you
sound
have
clash.
two groups of so they will arrange this. Both of them will arrange the speakers at. So you have two sets of systems, right? Two systems.
Of speakers, yeah. And sometimes there's two ways. They put them beside each other or facing each other, and the crowd in the middle. You know, left and right.
Yeah, yo.
So you're getting that full force of power from the speakers. You know, I mean, you're right in the middle of that boom, boom, boom. It's crazy, man. Trust me, that it's a serious experience. It's a next level. Sounds clash.
I can imagine it must be crazy, yeah, for the,
No, I'm serious,
for the
man. It's
people
like,
who are there.
but who always win the sound clash in Jamaica? The Japanese. The biggest sound system, I don't remember the name. I can't tell you the name right now from my head. But they always win sound clashes in Jamaica, yeah? And then there's also, right, and there's a dancehall queen where the girls dance, right? The girls, they dance each other. The Japanese girls always win. You know why they always win? They study gymnastic in school. You understand?
Okay.
So the dance movies, they dance like aerobic, gymnastic, spreading legs, doing splits and all that stuff, and you know, cartwheeling and stuff.
Okay.
And the Japanese girls always win because that's their culture, gymnastic, you know. Yeah, Japanese, they're good, man. They're really flexible people, you know.
Y'all heard it here first. Yeah. Wow, so they incorporate this kind of gymnastic stuff into their set, into their dancing. And so people are kind of blown away by that. Huh?
Yeah, man. Well, man, I'm serious, man. These Japanese girls, they dance crazy, man. Yeah.
And this I mean, you have a lot of Japanese in Jamaica, or what's the link there? You know, like
yes,
how did that end up happening?
Yeah, man. There's a lot there, man. No joke, man. There's a lot of it. Yeah, man. The Japanese actually before there was not much in before they were like owners of stores and shops and business, you know. But now they're getting in the music business all day. They're spending a lot of money investing in singers and DJs and events. The biggest festival was called Reggae Sunsplash. The Japanese, they bought everything from Jamaica. They bought all that business, and it's now in Japan. It's called Japan Sunsplash. You know, they took everything from Jamaica. You know, no joke.
Reggae Sunsplash. I have seen a lot of big artists come through with that. Oh well, we've lost Jaffo right now. Okay, I think this is a good time for us to take a commercial break while I try and fix the camera because it's still out of focus. I'm not sure why, really. And David, let's do a commercial break, and we'll come back and we will continue talking with Patrick Jaffo from Lion Sound System. Let's go.
Yeah, so basically, right, it's very dark, right? Just now when I came out, it was very dark.
Hey guys, we're back at TFS. Thank you for staying with us.
On the foreign show.
ADR Networks, activando tus sentidos.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Los saluda Mariano Rivapalacio y los invito a que me acompañen todos los miércoles en punto de las 6 de la tarde en Factor Total. Aquí hablamos de temas de salud, de ciencia, de tecnología, problemáticas sociales, cultura y tradiciones, siempre de la mano de especialistas y voces autorizadas. Ya lo saben, 6 de la tarde, tiempo del Centro de México, a través de las plataformas digitales de ADR Networks. Factor Total, activando.
ADR Networks, activando tus sentidos.
Amigos, queremos invitarlos a que no se pierdan La Casa del Pelotero
todos los jueves de 7 a 8 de la noche
a través de ADR Networks. ¡Activando tus sentidos!
Hey guys, we're back at TFS. Thank you for staying with us.
On the foreign show.
Yes, we are back.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we are back here, ladies and gentlemen, with Patrick Jaffo from Lion Sound System. and we are talking about some really, really, really interesting stuff about music, about the kind of a sound system culture that has come out of Jamaica. And Patrick is giving us some gems here, giving us some game about what these things are about. And yeah, I wanna talk to him a bit more about these things, right? Like selector, this phrase that you always hear, that comes from sound system culture, and apparently it was the person who selected. His only job was just to select the vinyls, right? That the DJ would play, right?
There's a crew.
And yeah, okay, we're trying to get back on here.
Yeah, back again.
Seem to be having some connection problem over here.
Yeah, no, from my end actually. My mistake. Yeah.
You got disconnected just now.
We're on, right?
Yes. Now we're on, and I can hear you. Yes.
Sorry about that.
Things are good now. Cool.
I was trying to record the program, but I touched the wrong button.
Oh, I see. Okay. No worries. Welcome back. Okay, yeah. So tell us more, brother. The stuff that you're saying really interesting. We were talking about the Sound Splash, right? That's one of the biggest events, I think, right, in the Jamaican scene.
Reggae Sound Splash.
Reggae Sound Splash.
That was the biggest thing in Jamaica, But they sold it to the Japanese.
Okay, so now it's owned by
Japanese.
By the Japanese.
But there's more festivals also in Jamaica, but that was the biggest one. I like really, wow, really like stuff, Bob Marley, everybody's singing at a festival. Big.
Yeah, now you have like Alberosi and a lot of these really big artists.
No way, Alberosi is a new artist, so he wasn't on that festival. But there's the new festivals now. Yeah, the new festival like Reggae Jam Fest. There's the one called Rebel Salute, and about 5 shows every year in Jamaica. Big festivals, 5, the least 5 big festivals,
5 festivals.
Yeah.
So Jaffo, you have worked with a lot of these legends, and also you were telling us a bit about your story about how you started from basically you started from a long time ago, right? In working with music and stuff. Can you tell us a bit more about how you came about to be in Mexico, and also maybe a bit more about your journey?
Good question. There's a club called Casa Rasta, very famous club that actually put reggae on the map here in Mexico. Yeah. First time in Mexico, the reggae was like in Iztapalapa or Neza in the ghettos. But that club called Casa Rasta, it was in Paseo de Reforma. And all the people from Polanco, Condesa, uptown people, they got to know reggae from that club, So I was invited with my band from Jamaica to come and do some shows. But when we got here, actually, about 4 months after the club closed, So we decided to stay, Some guys got married, some guys have family, blah, blah, blah. So all my friends that came here with me, they have families now and all that stuff, So that club was the reason why I'm here. Casa Rasta, very famous club. So we did.
What do you think about Mexico and like the Mexican music scene? I mean, I've spoken to a lot of people who after coming here in Mexico, they say there's something here, there's some nice vibes here. There's some basically some thing about the people, the culture, and openness to music that makes it. Yeah, what's your opinion about that?
Let me tell you something right now. As I told before, I travel a lot, everywhere in the world, almost everywhere in the world I work, almost everywhere in the world I live, almost everywhere in the world. Mexico's the only place I see people really. Not the only place, but one of the biggest places in reggae right now is Mexico. You understand? But reggae is still underground. It doesn't play on television, doesn't play on the national radio. You understand that? Only problem I don't like about Mexico. In Chile, Argentina, and whatever other Latin place, reggae is played on the national TV. Why? They unite. You understand? Here in Mexico, they don't unite. that club don't like this club owner and blah blah, and that musician don't like this musician and all that stuff going on, you know. That's the only problem I see here.
Okay.
No joke. But apart from that, it is growing. It is and the Afrobeat is growing a lot here also. More than actually, the Afrobeat is getting bigger than reggae here. Afrobeat.
Yeah, Afrobeat is like huge now, right? It's
yeah,
kind of overtaken every
worldwide, you know? Not only Mexico, worldwide, the Afrobeat. So
worldwide.
reggae could be bigger here in Mexico, you know. It could be bigger. Like there's a big band called Antidoping, there's Ganja, there's a good band, some good bands there. But as I say before, no unity. You understand? That's the problem, no?
Okay.
Too much ego. Always something I don't know, but it's messed up, you know. I'm serious. I plan to do a forum and talk to all these guys about the reggae business in Mexico also, but I don't know when, but I plan to do this. My mission is to show them what they're doing wrong, you know. So one day maybe I can. Yeah,
that sounds interesting, really cool. And let us know, and we can support you here on the foreign show.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
You know, because it's my dream to see the reggae music unite here, you know, because a big following. People love reggae a lot here in Mexico, you know.
People love reggae a lot, yes, for sure here. Yeah.
I DJ in clubs here in Mexico, uptown clubs. I play drums in uptown clubs, and the reaction of these people dancing, not only to dancehall music like Sean Paul and Shaggy, no, roots reggae, but reggae that you find in the ghettos. These uptown people are dancing to that shit. You understand that? So there's no boundary, there's no borderline why reggae can't be bigger in Mexico. They are the one who's making it underground, you know, the owners of the clubs and blah blah blah.
It's a political thing, right?
Yeah,
kind of a political.
And the festivals, when they make a big show or a big festival here in Mexico, there's always something missing. Good sound, there's no good backstage, something always out, never perfect, because they don't put the interest in that part, only the money. That's the issue, you know.
So you're saying like the organizational aspects are not really can be improved, basically, right?
Very below standard. Below standard. Yeah. Imagine Burning Spear, Grammy Award winning artist, and Black Hole.
Yeah, for sure.
And there is no backstage. There is no seat for them. There's no food, nothing for them. Imagine that shit. That's what's out.
Wow.
That's bad, man. Yeah. Now, in about 2 hours, I have to go to Roma, a place called Salas Roma. You know Salas Roma? It's a
Salas
studio.
Roma, Okay.
If you can,
the studio.
Yeah, I'll be there doing some meet and greet with the singer from Black Uhuru. I'm doing some recording also, like people can see what's going on tonight. At 5 o'clock, he'll be there. It's called Andrew Bees. He's a singer from the group Black Uhuru. He'll be there at Salas Roma doing meet and greet with the fans and after songs with the band also playing with him, you know. Gonna be nice at 5 o'clock.
That sounds like it's gonna be a great show tonight, you know. And I see you're actually in your studio right now, right? Like this is where you.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, show us around, man. This is where you make all your music, eh?
This is where I make my magic, you know. Salt.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, it's all a mess right now, but it's my studio. It's all a mess. Yeah.
So can you tell us, Jaffo, tell us a bit more about your production, you know, like that whole journey as a producer and I mean, for you mentioned when you were 13 years old, obviously it was a whole different kind of a recording.
Exactly.
I mean, using tape. I'm assuming, right?
Tapes, all tapes. I learned to record with tapes, and now I'm glad to be a producer that came from the old school to the new school. And when they introduced computer in the music business, I embraced it, you know? Many Rasta people were, oh, this is Babylon system. I embraced it. So I'm serious. Many Rastas right now don't even know how to use a computer, you know, because this is a Babylon thing. But my work is my work, you know. Yeah. So I have to learn technology to do my work. So I'm glad I'm from the old school, now in the new school, digital age. So yeah, I learned from the old school tapes, you know, spinning.
And that's very interesting. That's probably why you have the sound that you do, right? Because you bring the old school and you're trying out new techniques. Like for people who don't know, the beats that you send me also, you know, the stuff that you work, you know, your sound,
different vibes. It's all different. You see, right? It's different.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah, for sure.
everybody have the same softwares right now. Everybody using Pro Tools or Logic and the same sounds. They all sound the same. No, this machine, this big one, right? This is a Roland MV8000. This is used by also the Wu-Tang Clan and a few more producers, right? This machine, one like this, was used to make the Blade movies, soundtracks for the Blade movies. The same guy called RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan, he made all the soundtracks from this machine that he has, you know? Same thing he has. Same. So my songs are different. It's unique. You understand? I don't use what the other guys are using. I use this machine and then put the sounds into Pro Tools and put overdubs more modern sound also with the old school sound. It's a good blend.
Right. And you use that for sampling, or I mean, you
sampling, sequencing, editing, everything. So, but in Pro Tools, I can do more. So it's a computer, so you can do more. So I put all the tracks from this machine into Pro Tools and do more. You know, crazy man. So my workflow is that it's very simple. It's very productive. It's different from the normal producer's workflow. Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about that? Like, I see some producers, those who use the beat machine, they like to, you know, kind of lay out things in the moment, you know, like make the drums in the moment.
I will do that.
And also. Some others, they like,
I'll do that also. I'll take a sample of some song and I will flip it. It sounds different. I might chop it in pieces and make it different. And then you wouldn't even dream about that same song, you know. So that's where even Kanye West and all those guys doing. They take samples and they slice it in pieces and you rearrange it. Right. So we call it flipping the samples, you know. So I don't do that much. No, I make my tracks from my inspiration. But there's sometimes you hear something and you're like, wow, I could do something with that, you know. You sample it and you make it different, you know. Like song I sent to you. There's a loop inside from a jazz song from 1930.
Oh wow, okay. So you're right. It has that. I could hear that the kind of a
guitar,
jazzy,
jazz look. Yeah, 1930, 1930 jazz. So there's no copyright problem, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
It's beyond, right?
Yeah, it's beyond the law. You know, so yeah, man. So just my life, but the music is all my life, you know. So that's all I do, you know. I don't do nothing more. All music, you know. So producing here in Mexico also. I produce Fidel Nadal. I produce also Akobo Govera. He's the ex-cantante for anti-doping. I produce Black Moses. I produce a few guys here. I'm not sure, but yeah, I do produce a few guys here. Some with big names, some with no names, but they have good talent. I was doing a radio show also before. I did 4 years doing 5 hours every Monday on my personal radio show here in Mexico. And it was awesome, you know. So maybe I do it again. I don't know. People are bothering me. Jaffo, why don't you do the radio show again? I don't know. I'm too busy right now, yeah, but it's in my head to go back and do my radio. So Mexico is where I do all my work, but my clients mostly is from other places like you.
Right.
Yeah.
Artists from other countries, right?
Exactly. 85% of my clients are like from other places, not Mexico. No. Jamaica, Africa, other countries, you know. And I love to
because
do
you bring the vibes, and I guess people they wanna plug into that, you know. They wanna plug into that.
Exactly.
Right.
And so I feel that my studio production is more like for collabs, you know, at this moment. You know? Because right now in my studio, I can't make no noise because my neighbors are making trouble with me, you know. So I can't make no noise too much. So I don't do much recording as first time. I'm doing more, I do mostly beat making, mixing, mastering, and making collabs. Yeah, that's my dream. I've also
you told me for your neighbors, yeah.
I have a singer from Japan, a female singer from Japan that do a song also with me. It's to be released very soon also, you know, so keep tuned to that. I'll send the track to you also.
Yes, please. Over here, now that we want to treat you as part of the Foreign Show family, you know, here on ADR. And yeah, so we want to be watching you and also being a part of your journey when as you do your things. So, Jaffo, can you tell us a bit about the like we see your studio right now, and you said your process and everything is like, I mean, it's very modern and very forward, right? Well, can you tell us a bit about the old school? Like, what was it like in those days when people went into this? How they make music, you know, like in the studio.
You have to be a good musician because you can't make mistakes. You understand? Every tape when it spin, it wears out the material. You understand?
Right. Okay.
So if you're gonna go back every time and rewind to correct a bad spot, you are eating the tape. You're destroying the tape itself. Actually, you understand? So you have to be a good musician. Just play the track as it is one time or maybe two times, and that's it. Now, modern times you can always correct yourself 1,000,000 times. You know, without no problem.
For sure.
So there's better musicians those days. Now there's a guy with a laptop and he can do anything, you know, make an album in his bedroom or on his iPhone, make an album, you know. So it's the next level. And I don't know, maybe in 10 years' time, what's gonna happen, you know. 20 years' time from now, this virtual AI system taking over the music business also. I don't know what's gonna happen, right? It's very scary, you know. Maybe I'm gonna be out of a job very soon. I can't be a producer no more because the AI is doing all that stuff, you know. So yeah, gonna be tricky, you know. Gonna be tricky.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Personally, I feel that no, I don't think the producers are gonna, you know, be completely phased out.
No.
I think, yeah, you know, because you still need someone to guide and still need someone to be able to use, you know, use the AI, right?
Yeah,
but it's really interesting what you mentioned about the musicians needing to be so sharp and so back in those days you only have like one, pretty much you need to try and get it in one take, right?
And then
so
tick, the clock's ticking. The studio those days is about time. It's expensive, you know. Every hour you pay like $1,000 for 1 hour. 1 hour is very short to make 6 guys play something good. So yeah,
for sure.
It wasn't easy, you know. It wasn't easy, but now it's different level, you know. So I can say let's do a part 2 about this interview.
For sure, yes. I'm also looking at the time and seeing that we're coming close to the end also, and I want to talk to you more also, and we're definitely going to do a part 2
next week same time.
Yes, no, we'll schedule it next week. Next week we got another guest on. But I'm gonna have to get you in another time, but I'll check. Yeah.
So me and you know, before we go, I need a video from you, for our track.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
She says she could do her voice very soon. So hopefully she do that very soon. So this song's gonna be a boom, man.
I'll get it out to you. Just doing my part, right? For the short video.
This song gonna make something happen this year, you know. I can feel it. Oh wow. This collab with you guys, you and Philip and Chelsea, is gonna be a big thing for the summer, man.
Nice, man. Yeah, for sure.
So can't wait to get it ready for the summer, you know. promotion. You're gonna copy it in your name, also Philip in his name. All you three guys gonna put it in your name personally, yeah? Not me. I'm okay.
No, we put you there also, right? I mean, like it's your beat, and yeah, for sure. And tell us a bit about what you have happening also. I hear it sounds like you're working on a lot of stuff, right? Like this summer.
I have a few shows coming up. So Saturday will be in Neza, and then next week I'll be in Foro in the Rock for the Expo Weed. The Expo Weed is gonna be in Foro in the Rock, 12 April, and then I go to Hidalgo. No, I go to Guadalajara with Mano Digital from France. He producer also in digital music. I'm gonna do work with him also in Guadalajara. That's like 20 something. I don't remember the date. And then after that, I go to Hidalgo to do with Pata Bantan. Go Pato, go Pato.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a gig with him also. So I have at least 5 shows right now to give thanks to God. And then our festival with the big guys in right. That's in May.
Yes, that one's coming up in May. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. That one's supposed to be a huge one also.
That's the big one for us, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. And this other projects, the Weed Expo, you'll be playing in a band over there?
Next week, yeah, we'll be in a band. Yeah, next week. That's gonna be like in Foro in the Rock, yes, in Roma Sour.
Foro in the Rock, right?
Yeah, I'll be doing that there, you know. So that's next week, 12th of April.
Okay, and 12th.
It'll be free. I think it's gonna be free, you know. Yeah, should be free. Yeah. Should be free. I don't remember, but should be free.
Okay,
but
so
send the poster also later on, yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Send us the details. Yeah, for sure.
Gotta go. Time the part to fast.
Now, like we're coming to the end right now. I just want to get some. Maybe before we get to right to the end, maybe you can tell us a bit also about your inspiration, like how you actually, because you mentioned that music is kind of like your whole thing, right? Your whole life and everything, right? I'm
inspired by hurts. If I'm hurt, I write 10 songs in 1 hour, you know? I'm inspired by the way I feel. 2 months I don't touch my studio because there's no vibes, you know. So I work by that. I work by the vibes, you know. If there's no clients, then I just do my own thing. Sometimes there's no vibes. I just leave it alone. I don't force it, you know. It comes naturally, you know. In the early morning or the nighttime is where I get my vibes. Not in the daytime. In the early morning or night, that's where my vibes come from. So nice inspiration. So I don't sing about other people's problems. I'll sing about my vibes, but it sounds like it's other people I'm singing about, you know. It's all from me, you know.
Okay.
That's my hurt, my whatever experience I'm going through. It's all in the studio. Actually, not been a show off, but I have more than 115 tracks right here for me, my personal tracks. I'm serious.
115 tracks, you said?
I can play over an hour and mash of only Jaffo voices, demos and whatever, yeah.
Okay, so those are all just you, right? Just you.
Yeah, my original songs. I'm serious. Over.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe an hour and a half of only Jaffo. I can't play that. No joke.
So you can do a full set of your own stuff then, you know.
I have a dub set. Yeah, I do dub set also where I play my studio in public. The tracks are separate from the computer to the mixing board, and I mix.
Right.
I mix live tracks separate also, you know. But
that one is really interesting, right? Can you tell us about that? Like it's a different kind of.
I would not tell about that. No. Part 2.
All right, brother. For sure.
I'm gonna leave that in limbo because there's more to say to you, but I'm serious. There's a lot more to tell you. A lot more.
Yeah,
Trust me. So you make sure you plan a part 2 for us, please. Yeah.
For sure, brother. For sure. We will do it.
Yes.
Let's get some final words from you. Some. Maybe let's talk about this. What about some some advice maybe for people who
exactly
want to get into this music thing or want to,
Listen, my people, if you're not born a musician, but you have the love for it, and if you can afford a keyboard, if you can afford a acoustic guitar or something to make that hobby that you have, again, if you were not born to be a musician but you have a hobby for it, buy something that you like, instrument, and just play it, and you never can tell 2-3 years time you're a bloody star, because sometimes some big stars, they weren't born as musicians or big singers, they just sing in the bathroom or something, or the hobby came to be their career, so my last word, don't be shy to put your talent out there, don't care who's laughing. Oh, your voice is fucked up. If you feel good, do it. That's my last word.
Well, thank you so much for that, brother. And we're gonna sign off right now. Here on the TFS. We're gonna get you back for part 2 for sure. Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Good.
We're gonna do it, and we wanna also, like I said earlier, we wanna please update us so that we can follow you on your journey as you are doing your thing. And representing the reggae vibe here,
Yeah, man. It's a plus, Keep in touch, But please,
for sure,
my video, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get it out to you. Yeah. All right. So signing off here, I'm Isaac Rakesh on ADR Networks, activating your senses, and we have the amazing Patrick Jaffo from Lion Sound Systems signing out. Peace.
Worldwide people, stay in touch with my friend, yeah. Respect.
For sure. Respect. Bye.
Thank you to all who joined us here on That Foreign Show. It's been awesome. I'm Celestine Angel.
And I'm Isaac Crouch, and we'll see you next Friday. Have a great weekend, y'all.